What's going on, people? Welcome to the player ratings as Manchester United have beaten Newcastle United by 2-0 to win the Carabao Cup here at Wembley. Easy, light work. I'm going to enjoy these player ratings because there's some star men, but not the usuals, you know? It isn't the top end of the pitch, it's the back end of the pitch. And that's where we've got a star. David De Gea. I know you're always on about distribution and stuff like that, but you said in your fan view, it's not all about the tactics and stuff. It's just about, you know, handling the emotion, etc., etc. David De Gea made a big save at 0-0 against Maximum. So Maximum, left hand bang, good save. Probably should save it, but still had to do it. But other than that, he was good. What'd you rate him?
I'll give him a 7. He's got a clean sheet in a cup final, good performance. But to be fair,
couple good punches as well.
Yeah, given how much defending we had to do, though, I didn't think he had to face that many shots.
Agreed.
But yeah, 7. Decent
sweeps as well. When he came up,
you know what?
Came out, good starting position, put it into the stands. You're always onto him.
For that, for the save, and for that one, that was one early on where he his distribution was quite good. He played it out to Luke Shaw. And that was a really good ball. Like the weight of it was right, the sort of spin of the ball was right. So an 8.
Yeah, I agree. 8. To be fair, he only hit one bad pass, and I think that was to Anthony. And he put his hand up and said sorry. But other than that, do you agree with 8 before we move on?
I agree with that. And he's coming for that clean Golden Glove this season. Yeah. He's coming for it. We're there.
Hey, Golden Glove settings.
Don't worry about it. An 8, 100% agree with that.
Okay. It was Dallo who started at right back.
Yes.
How do you think he done in his half?
I think I'd have to give him a 6.
Okay.
Because obviously that's above average. Got that yellow card at the start. He kept his head, and you know, in that half, I'd have to give him a 6. Nice solid 6, I think, to be honest with that.
I like a 6 for Dallo. I think that's fair.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
Very fair.
Okay, now we get into the business.
Yes.
Now we get into the to the high scores now. Next to Dallo, we had Varane.
3 letters. T-E-N. Simple.
10 out of 10.
Brilliant.
Flawless.
You can't get past the guy. Everything he does is perfect. What a player.
That's right.
But do you know how good today? I haven't even need to sing my guy's name. Everyone's just doing it for like the Ghost, the Wraith, the Phantom. Bro. They laughed at me last year when I'm saying, listen, just get him fit. He's fine. They said they said he's a pretender, bro. They said that Sergio Ramos, who's just retired, had to carry, man. That's what they said.
And they were saying that he wouldn't be fit this season. They were saying that it would be once every 5 games we'll have him. But look at him. And like I said in my fan cam, right? He's just class. We don't even have to think about him. 10 out of 10. 100% 10 out of 10. No, easy. He's bringing these trophies, the mentality.
Yes.
10 out of 10.
And you know what I love as well, yeah? He's like the leader of the celebrate. He's the one going into the fans. Come on. Like, he's the best. And that's not me being biased. It's just a fact. It's a fact. He's
on the pitch as well with the tackles. He's the one going after them. Like, someone else makes a tackle, he's getting them up. High five, hug them, whatever. He leads it on the pitch, leads it off the pitch.
Best centre-back in the world, mate. That's just what it is. Standard. Martinez.
You can't give 1 10 and not give the other 10. 11, whatever. He's unreal performance again. Another one. He just keeps going and going and going. And you can see when he's on the pitch, nothing gets past him. He won't let it happen. The standards drop for a second, he's on it. Casemiro's on it, Varane's on it. Oh, you can't beat it.
Them two together, innit? You know.
Class. That partnership. Certain teams are saying that they've got the best partnership in the world, right? Best CV partnership in the world a couple of seasons ago. I don't know where they're talking now. But flipping Martinez and Varane together, like we just said, calm and chaos. Yeah. And he just goes in warrior. 10 out of 10. You're right. You can't give 1 to 10 without giving another 10. They're a partnership and they're perfect together. Absolutely class.
You do need, because when you look back to sort of a Rio and Vidic, you need one who's going. Rio was the Rolls Royce. He'd glide across the pitch, hardly ever off his feet, hardly ever sliding in. That's the Varane.
That's right.
And then you got the Vidic / Martinez, who will put their head down and everything. Martinez literally said in an interview before here, I want to kill him. But I can't, I can't, so I have to just tame it down a little bit. He's a madman.
And you saw actually as well at the start, just who was it that you had banged heads with? Was it Shah or someone? Almiron, yeah. Him and like he's straight in, head in, straight, and that could have been a good chance for them. So yeah, absolutely 10 out of 10.
100%. Go to Luke Shaw now again. This guy, Luke Shaw, mate, listen, he has been unbelievable.
I'll give him a 9. I think he was very, very good, but just not quite as good as the centre-backs. Yeah. But still, another great performance. Brilliant player, best left-back in the world. Easy.
I can't say he's man of the match and not give him a 10, right?
You did say.
I'm going to have to give him a 10. I get what you mean, like, you know, the centre-backs were excellent, but I genuinely think Luke Shaw, we're underestimating how good this guy is. Yeah. A lot of people were saying that, you know, he doesn't have the mentality to win trophies and all this stuff. Him, Rashford, people were talking about these kind of guys, but he's shown it today and this whole season. He's a top-class baller, and on this game alone, Absolutely 10. It seems a bit silly. We're giving everybody a 10, but
bro, don't seem silly, bro. We just won the Carabao Cup, bro. You should have seen our player ratings after Barcelona, bro. What do you mean? People would get KG gave a man 15. What do you mean it sounds silly, bro? We just won the Carabao Cup. Nothing silly.
That is true.
Our first trophy since flipping 17, bro.
6 years, 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. 10, 10.
If you want to give a 10, bro, give a 10. Don't you dare say it's silly. You know what I'm saying? Now into midfield, bro.
You know what's coming?
Casemiro.
10. And another one.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Again, solid. Gets a goal. You know, his ring awareness, his experience. You know what? The goal is one thing to score in a cup final. The bit I really loved about what Casemiro done today was that little bit before half-time at the goal kicks, yeah? He walked up to the box. He said, De Gea, what, you think you're going to play short? No. I've been in big games. This ain't even that big, actually. And you know what I mean? We're getting through to half-time. We go play off the seconds. Get the ball up there. Don't you dare try and play short.
2 minutes before that, De Gea had hit one at his chest on the edge of the box. So, to be fair...
And he had to deal with it.
Yeah.
He's like, what are you doing? Get the ball up there.
None of that.
Yeah.
Look, you just mentioned about Luke Shaw's mentality, Rashford's mentality. People were questioning it before when the other characters in the team, the other leaders that we had weren't Maguire, they were Maguire, Lindelof, that sort of player. Now we've got Casemiro, we've got Varane, we've got Martinez. Those leaders bring everybody else up, and you can see what it does for the entire team.
Yeah,
so,
agreed. 10 for Casemiro, solid.
What did he do to deserve this guy, man? Like, we got him for half price, to be honest. We got him for half price. Absolutely class Casemiro, whatever you want to call him, 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
That also, don't underestimate that goal. That header was unbelievable. Yeah. He challenged for that header, won that header. Beautiful, beautiful goal. 10 out of 10.
Agreed. And again, you run out of ways to describe him. And people were on to me at the beginning when we first got him, saying, Flex, you don't like him, you're trying to... And I said when we got him, I said, this will be interesting because I'm not sure. I think he's good, but I don't know how he's going to be in our team. Yeah. And it's like he's come, he goes, what? They say Prem's best league in the world. What's this? He's doing more. He's the Modric and he's our Modric and Cruz.
That's it.
It's mad. It's crazy. So yeah, I agree on that. Fred, how do you think he played today?
Ooh, Fred, I'm gonna drop it a little bit here. Give him an 8. He did well. He was harrying, getting about, covering the ground. Obviously, I'm giving a slight low just because of the yellow card. Once again, mentality. He kept his head. He didn't do what was it Villarreal when we a couple seasons ago where he got sent off, or last season.
PSG as well. Remember that one?
Exactly. So you know what? 8 for me, I think, for Fred. I think he did all right. And then obviously when he came off as well, Sabitzer came on, but we'll talk about that later. But Fred, 8.
Yeah, would you give Fred an 8?
I'd give him a 6 or a 7. It wasn't quite as good as it was against Barca, but it's not always going to be. He's brilliant when it's a chaotic game. It wasn't as chaotic today in the way that he likes, so it wasn't his game. But yeah.
What would you lot give Fred? 8. 8. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So average. So what? Average out of 7?
7.
They're saying the average is that typical. Box of chocolates, Fred. You might get the orange one is not nice, but then the second one you get the caramel, so it's all right. You know what I mean? And moving forward, Bruno was weird today, isn't it? Bruno was weird today because again, runs around, give all the effort, all the energy, mentality, being in people's faces and being there. But transitionally, when we want that little bit of, the captain, the leader, done all those things, but just on the ball, we didn't quite see it from him today. Yeah. But how would you sum up his performance?
I think you're right. I think he had a bit of up and down game, but there was a chance that they had in the box, and he got the last minute tackle, and he got the tackle, and he celebrated it like he was Varane, he was Martinez. So El Capitano, man, this guy. Absolutely unreal. In terms of ratings, if I gave Fred an 8, I'm giving Bruno an 8. I wouldn't go much higher than that because we can expect more from him. He had a few chances. Yeah. He could have probably scored a couple goals actually. To be fair, but yeah.
Idiot Karras. What is he making saves like that for? You know what I mean? I'm flipping. When he cut inside near the end, I thought it's a definite goal.
Exactly.
Karras with a big boy save. Yeah, and the Weghorst one as well.
Exactly.
But yeah, I think Bruno again showed a kind of different facet to his game. It doesn't need to be all assists, all glamour, all top bins and that. I can dig in. We're not doing the best offensively, but we're 2-0 up. I'm just managing the game out and making sure there's no holes and no gaps. So I probably would have said a 7. But, what do you think?
Yeah, similar. I think it was a strange one where there was one the one he passed to Rashford, he probably could have had a shot. Yeah. And then there was one at the end to Sancho, which is a perfect angle for a pass for a right footer.
Oh,
probably should have passed it, but then he's gone for the shot and Carrius has saved it. So. Yeah, decision making is letting down, but as you said, he did his job. In the final, you're 2-0 up, you don't need to go chasing things, you don't need to be making constant runs behind. Do your job. Yeah. You're captain of the team. He's lifted the trophy as well, so that's a +1, isn't it? So, an 8.
Okay.
You follow the rules.
Yeah, follow the principles, follow the rules. Yeah, exactly. Marcus Rashford gets a goal or / own goal, makes it happen. Then he went on a couple of runs after that. He had a say over the game.
Yeah.
again, but it's similar to like other games where he could be out of the game. That's how good he's been this season. He might not play well for the whole 90 minutes, but you're coming off at the end of the game going, Marcus Rashford had an impact.
Yeah, I think Anthony of the two wingers was probably better for me. I think he was involved a little bit more, did a bit more defensively, did a bit more going forward as well. And yeah, Rashford, I think he gives, with his presence, he causes teams issues, and that probably helped to stop Trippier having as much impact on the games he normally does for Newcastle. So maybe I'll give him a 7. I think it wasn't his best of games, but and to be honest, I'm a little bit concerned because he looked injured or knackered.
Wasn't quite, exactly. You don't want those, like, is Rashi getting a bit burnt out? I think that Wednesday night game, don't even put him on the bench. Just get Garnacho and Sancho in there and do what we need to do. What would do you agree with 7?
I thought you were going to go for a 6 because I was actually probably 6, 7, but I'd probably go for a 6. Because like you said, he was not really in the game much. Obviously, he had the chance, that was the goal, but I would have gone for a 6. Not his best game, but
Anthony,
look, he annoys me with, like, I love the guy, right? I love him and I love what he does for the team. He holds the width well. But that lack of a right foot actually really annoys me when you're watching him. 7, I'll give him a 7 because, like you said, out of the two wingers, he was better. But yeah, I think he needs the right foot because when he gets up there, swing it in, swing the ball in. But yeah,
he tried to hit a couple of crosses in as well. They were just low. They were easily headed out. Where you're thinking, get a bit of height on that, get that to the back post. You've worked space. Then other times he took the piss out of 2 people, didn't he? And then had to just kick him. Do you know what I'm saying? So he came with some of that Brazilian Yoga Bonito football. You know what I mean? But I think I think is a 7's fair.
Yeah, I agree.
Is that right? Yeah. Weghorst, got an assist. Had an amazing shot with his left foot near the end of the first half. I thought that was going in the top corner. Doesn't win the duels as well, but he's just a pest that won't go away. What'd you give him today? Gets an assist.
Yeah, I give him a 7. I thought he was okay. Like, pressing wise was really, really good. Put in a lot of effort for the team. And that role is really hard that he has to do in the press because he's doing the 2 centre backs and the keeper. So if he gets sucked in one side and the ball gets transferred to the other side, he's got to go all the way across at high intensity. Yes, it doesn't look like he's moving that quick, but for him that's top speed. So it's it's effort. It's effort for him. So like, he's putting in the effort, got an assist. And look, we come away with the cup, so 7.
Is that fair?
Yeah,
7?
That's fair.
Yeah.
I think he does a lot of work for the team. I actually predicted him to score our winner today. I hope he'd get a team goal, but
Okay, and let's get to the subs really quickly before we wrap up. Wan-Bissaka was on at half time. I think he absolutely clamped St. Maximin to the point where he had to go off. You see, there was a first tackle that he done. It was in the centre circle, and he went boom, got it, and we were on the counter attack. And then I think someone lost the ball, but we were literally on the counter attack from that, and that was like masterstroke from Ten Hag. I'll set this one off. I'm gonna give him an 8.
100%.
I think a solid 8.
Yes, that's exactly what I was gonna say, an 8, because it was flawless, really. Like there was, as soon as he came on, it was just a genius substitution. I loved it. 8, easy. Nothing else.
Agree with that?
Yeah, agree. He popped up on the edge of the box a few times as well. Nearly
scored.
To score, nearly scored. Nearly scored.
Not the guy.
He scored in a 3-0 win.
I'd have been on the pitch.
Yeah.
I'll take the ban. I'll take the ban, bro. If Wan-Bissaka scored, I'd have run on the pitch. McTominay. Did okay. 6, just 5. Average, NA, 5.
Didn't have a lot to do. He just had to win his duels, sort of put your shoulder in a bit, but that's about it.
And Sancho, 5. I think he came on, couldn't really do much, couldn't get into the game. And lastly, is that all the subs?
Sabitzer.
Oh, Sabitzer. Wow, solid 7. Solid 7.
He was excellent. He changed the game, brought the tempo up. 7, easy. Maybe even 8, but 7.
Maybe 8,
8 for the impact.
Yeah. That one tackle where it could have been an assist.
Give him 8 brilliant tackle. And Ten Hag.
You've got Harry Maguire.
Well,
he's even got Avram Glazer. That's a 10.
Well, he blanked Avram Glazer, bro. So he's rated. Yeah, apparently he blanked him. So
I love it.
The rating goes up.
+1 for the trophy lift as well. So
+1 for the trophy lift.
It's an 11 for Harry Maguire today.
And you know what? Exactly. And you know what? Harry Maguire could have done something really bad, which was take it all for himself.
Yeah.
You're right.
He said, Bruno, you've been the guy, like half and half, and made Bruno kind of. So he done his thing. 5. 5. And lastly, Ten Hag, what are you giving him?
10 out of 10, easy. 100 out, bro. Anything. Like, he's brought glory back to United, man. Like, it's priceless. 10 out of 10, whatever you want to give him.
Yeah, the feeling we've got now isn't a case of we've won a trophy, we've done everything we want to do. It's we've won a trophy, but this is the beginning.
Again. Yes.
We've got so far to go as a team still. This is us. One down. Give that guy every number.
Boom. 1 down, 3 to go. Let us know if you agree with the ratings. We're out of here. Come on!